guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do the collaboration. And this is the first time, as you can see, I have put no gems down at all. So I'm super excited to start this with you guys, first drill and everything. I decided I wanted to start it now because it is a 40 by 50 and it's going to take me a bit, and I want to get it done for Christmas because it is one of my Christmas presents for somebody. So I'm really not liking my new washi tapes because they all seem to be coming up. I don't know why. Here's the two cover binders that I made. I made these. Now this one has like really crappy magnets on it. I'm pretty sure I gave some away with the crappy ones. If you have one like this, if you have a magnet from another one, just put it on the back and then it sticks better. I got those ones from AliExpress and they were too small because, let's face it, everything I buy from AliExpress is always too small. And I'm like, okay, this is not what I thought. Whatever. But I think I'm gonna go buy some more off of somebody that's bought them. I don't know, because I don't know if I'm gonna do any more. I haven't decided yet. It's time consuming. And it just takes away from my crafting, really. But I do enjoy making them. And I can make a lot in one sitting. That I can do. So I'm just gonna see if I have wax in my pen. So this tray, I opened it up on my live. Sorry about the fridge, hopefully it kicks off soon, but I wanted to tape this before Alyssa gets up for school because I'm going to London. So I wanted to get this video up and out of the way. So I got this tray off of an Etsy shop. I will link it in the description below, from Cora 3D Design, no, Creation, sorry. Cora 3D Creations. I'll have it in the description below. She's a Canadian and she has an Etsy shop, and I seen this tray on somebody else's YouTube channel and I really liked it and I had to get one myself and try it. I like it, but I find the hole like super big. So when you shake, they tend to want to come to the hole. Not like the Archer's Arch, because the Archer's Arch is a little bit higher, so they tend to stay. This one's all one level, so it doesn't tend to stay as much. But I just put my finger right there in the hole and shake it and it's not so bad. So we're gonna try it out some more because I haven't really worked with it, just a little bit. So we're gonna try it out some more today. And because I haven't started this painting at all, I have no idea where any of these are in my containers. So, oh, I found it. I'm gonna start with the brown. Is it brown? I don't know, it's pretty dark. The lighting in here is not the greatest. I do apologize, but it is early morning. So I wanted to get this out to you guys. So today is Black Friday, which is kind of like, I don't know about you guys, but in my head, Black Friday is kind of like, but in the US, it's probably Thanksgiving, but I find that Black Friday is kind of like the kickoff to Christmas in my eyes. Like once the Black Friday sales start, it's kind of like an indication that Christmas is on its way. That's how I feel. I don't know if any of you guys feel that way, but that's how I feel about it. So I hope everybody gets some awesome deals today. I myself am not, I don't think I'm gonna go shopping, but never say never, right? I don't know if I'm going to, but This is probably isn't going well that I'm sticking it to the canvas, but I don't care. But I don't know, because I just like, I watch a lot of TV shows and it just seems like Thanksgiving in the US kind of kicks off the holiday season. But maybe that's just my impression of it because I'm Canadian. I don't know, but that's how I feel that it does. So what better time to kick off my collaboration, I guess. I'm starting early. Stephanie hasn't started hers yet, but I figure it takes me forever to do anything lately. But I am doing a good progress on that Ever Moment that I'm doing. I am getting through it quite fast. It always seems like my Ever Moments, I do them quite fast. And that's odd for square. I did have my post review for Victorious Moon up this week. Finally got it out of the queue. I am so excited that I never have to talk about that again. This will be the last time I talk about that painting. I did enjoy it, but it was frustrating at the same time. I don't even know if that makes any sense to any of you. But I think if you have a Victorious Moon painting, you will understand what I mean by that. But yeah, I wish that fridge would stop. Me just jabbering on right now. I am not going to decorate. I'm not putting a tree up this year. And it's not because I'm not in the holiday spirit, because I am, but I need a new tree, and the tree I have is not good anymore. So I'm gonna wait for Boxing Day. Now, I'm pretty sure Boxing Day is a Canadian thing. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If there's any other country that has Boxing Day too, let me know. But Boxing Day is on the 26th of December, which is the next day after Christmas, and all the stores are open and you can go Boxing Day sales. So usually all the Christmas decorations and other stuff that they overstocked on for Christmas sales go on sale. So a lot of people go out with their, like if it's kids, go out with their Christmas money and they go shopping on Boxing, at least that's what my kids used to do, on Boxing Day sales. Now the malls are a crazy town, just like Black Friday. It's kind of like before Black Friday came to Canada, because we never really had Black Friday, but the reason why we have Black Friday now is because the Canadian consumers thought that too many Canadians were going over the border shopping and they didn't want to lose sales. So now we have sales in Canada. So it stops people from going over to the US to go Black Friday shopping. Now, right now, the exchange is so high, it would not even, I don't even think it'd be a deal to go over shopping in the States. I don't know. Some people still think it is good. It is still good. But me, myself, I wouldn't do it. Maybe for groceries, but that's about it. But doesn't matter because I don't have my passport, so I can't go over to Port Huron today. Even though I would have loved to gone, but I can't go. I really need to get that passport renewed. My friend wants me to go to Cuba, and I really don't want to go yet. I kind of wanted to have a boyfriend and go on vacation with someone that I want to have fun with. I'm not saying that I wouldn't have fun with Alyssa, but who wants to take Alyssa to, I don't know, tropical island? I don't know. I don't know. But it would be nice to take Alyssa somewhere like that. I don't know. This has been to Florida like 100 times, feels like. One year I went to Florida at Christmas time. It was, geez, when did we leave? It was my only time I've ever gone to Florida. And I went on a bus trip. So my sister Helen and a friend of ours and me, we all went on this bus trip that someone in town put together. I think it was the guy that used to do the Portuguese school, but it wasn't a Portuguese school function. But anyway, he put on this trip and he paid so many dollars. I don't even remember anymore. I paid for it out of my money that I used to work at the money I used to make when I worked at the slipper factory during the summer when I was going to school, when I was in high school. So the money I made from the summer, I put towards this trip. And it's the only time I've ever gone to Florida, and we went to Disney World and all that fun jazz. But it was, I think we left the 20th. So it was just after Christmas. But we spent New Year's in Florida that year. And the New Year's trip thing that we did was we went out on a boat and brought the New Year in on a boat on the ocean. That my one friend's mother got sick, got seasick from the boat. So needless to say, she didn't have a fun time on New Year's. The food wasn't that great on the boat either. I remember that. But it was okay. Oh, good. Thank goodness the fridge stopped. I knew it was eventually going to stop. There goes the crackle. Crack, crack, crackle. I think I'm doing his mitten right now. Oh, you can hear Gigi snoring. You can probably hear it better now that the fridge stopped. The fridge is annoying. I gotta move it to a different room. I need to reorganize, and that's probably one reason too why I didn't put a Christmas tree up, because where I usually put the Christmas tree up, that darn drafting table is sitting there that just holds everything. I don't actually do anything on it. It actually worked. Like we got it fixed, but it just sits there and holds all my paintings that I have going on the go. I have them on there, and then I somehow accumulated a junk drawer in it. I don't know. Does anybody else have a crafting junk drawer? Because I seem to have accumulated one. So where I usually put my Christmas tree is where that drafting table is. I eventually want to get rid of the big desk that's out in the dining room, and I want to switch it up with the drafting table and maybe buy some kind of like drawer, low counter thing. I don't know, like, so I can put everything, and I can put maybe some of those Dollarama things on top so that I don't have to keep on moving them back and forth. That's what I want to do. But that desk is so big in the dining room. Even to put it on buy and sell, I'm gonna have to empty it all. And that's an all-day project, I think. But I eventually want to do it. So that is my goal for 2020, is to move things around. So on the Boxing Day sales, I want to try to get a new Christmas tree. That is my goal. I'm probably going to put up this week my son's birthday's this weekend. I just thought about that. I think I'm going to put up some decorations that I had. Like, I bought some decorations for the vape shop. I'm probably going to put them around the house. But that is all I'm going to do this year, I think. Last year I wasn't even going to put up a tree because my brother passed away the year before, and I was bound and determined that I wasn't going to put up a tree. Because if anybody knows, my brother passed away on Christmas Day. If you're new to my channel, you didn't know this, but my brother passed away on Christmas Day in 2017. Was not expected to pass away. It just happened. And yeah, it was a shock to everybody. So it wasn't a car accident or anything like that. He just had heart failure. So last year I wasn't even going to put up a tree, but I come home from work and my daughter had it up and had the whole house decorated while I was at work. So I said okay, and I went with it, and we had the tree. But this year, she hasn't even made the attempt to try to decorate. So I don't know. Well, I'll tell you a story. You guys are probably gonna think I'm crazy. This is me craziness. So the reason why she could decorate so fast that year is because we have this room in our house that used to be Tyler's room, and it's off of the living room. And right now it has all of Yvette's stuff in it. But anyways, so for the year that my brother passed away or whatever, I didn't feel like taking down the tree. So nobody used that room. So I just moved the whole Christmas tree into that room, decorated and all. It has stayed in that room all year round. And we used to we would joke around saying that was the Christmas room. Because I literally just moved my whole entire Christmas tree through the door into that room. And that's where it stayed for a year. So it wasn't hard for Alyssa to decorate that year because she pulled it out of that room. And she did what she had to do, whatever, to decorate with the other stuff, like my little knickknacks or whatever. But after that, I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm taking it down this year. So I took it down, and that's where it stayed. It's stayed in the box since then. And it's kind of like an old, I've had that tree for a long time. It has those big, gigantic LED lights. And they're so powerful and bright. It kind of takes away from the decorations on the tree. And I kind of don't like it. And I kind of really want a new tree. So it's not just because I'm too lazy to put it back up. I really do want one with just all white lights. I think I've decided. I've done the color too many years and I want just all white. At first I didn't like all white, but now all white is starting to grow on me. So that's what I want to do. So I do not have a Christmas tree up this year, or will I? Because I am not. I don't know. I might surprise everybody. I highly doubt it though. I have a little tiny one that's made out of Christmas balls. That's what's going up. Because I don't, but like next year I'm going to be a grandma, so you know, I have to have a tree. That's a must. My daughter has a tree. You know, I'm not having Christmas dinner here or anything like that, so I feel like, why should I need a tree? Because it's just me and Alyssa. It's just going to be me and Alyssa Christmas Day. It kind of like a little bit sucks for me on Christmas Day because it's just me and Alyssa. We both have nowhere really to go but home. Christmas Eve I'm going to my sister's, but Christmas Day me and Alyssa just usually chill by ourselves and nothing's open, and it's kind of blows a little bit about that because there's nothing open. Timmy's isn't even open. Oh, sorry, I lied. There's usually Kamoka's, Timmy's is open, so sometimes we'll go for a drive there to grab a Timmy's, but I don't really have any family functions to go to on Christmas Day, so me and Alyssa will be just chilling out at home. And I'll probably be diamond painting on Christmas Day. And to me, that's enjoyment in itself. I said in my live that on Christmas Eve, we are not doing the traditional turkey stuffing and all that trimming. We are doing seafood for Christmas Eve, and that's what our dinner is going to be on the 20th. I think, I hope she didn't do it for the 27th. I got to find out, because if she did it for the 27th, I think I'm working and I can't go to her Christmas thing at my niece's, because I usually go to my niece's for Christmas. I'm hoping it's Boxing Day, but I don't know what she's doing. I haven't really checked in with her lately. They've been all on this kick with cricket. They've been doing cricket stuff, and she's been making quite a bit of money off of it with her cricket. And now my daughter has a cricket. She wants to make money off of her cricket. If anybody doesn't know what cricket is, it kind of like, it's like this machine that you can design like bumper stickers or decos for cups and stuff like that. You can put them on Christmas ornaments. Like, it's just a crafting thing. And my daughter, Sarah, just bought one yesterday. So she was setting it up and she was all excited about her cricket. And I guess after they sell quite a bit, it will pay for itself, I guess. I don't know. I don't know too much about it. But yeah, I'm not trying to be a downer about Christmas, because I am kind of excited about Christmas. I'm excited about the days off work, that's for sure. I do enjoy Christmas. I have always, but I've never had a childhood Christmas that, and I will get into it deeper maybe the next WIP and Chat about, I'll talk about when I grew up, and my Christmas when I was growing up was a lot different than the traditional Christmas that I say Canadian, but I mean like not Portuguese. That's what I mean when I say Canadian. My family was, and there goes my daughter's alarm clock. Portuguese people have different traditions. My mom, their tradition wasn't Santa Claus. It was baby Jesus brings you your presents after midnight mass. So when they would get home from church, they would have their present, which they were poor, so they probably only got one present from baby Jesus, I'm assuming, and it was probably, I don't know what it was. She never went into detail of what they actually got. But my mom never made a big deal out of Christmas. I did not get piles of presents under the tree Christmas morning. It didn't work like that in my household. So when my children were smaller, I made it a point that they would wake up every morning with lots of presents under their tree, because I did not have that as a child, and that's one thing I wish I did, but I didn't, because my parents weren't like that. Every year we would go to my dad's friend's place on Christmas Eve, and they would have a party, and now her family, her mother did all the presents and the big, lots of presents on their tree, and she always got what she wanted and this and that. And I would always be jealous of her at Christmas time because I didn't get that. But she did, and I had to sit there at midnight and watch her open them all up. Which was kind of a little bit brutal because, and she probably doesn't even realize this to this day that I felt this way. But I kind of felt like it was saddening to me because I never got Christmas like that ever as a child. Never did my mom go out and buy me anything. She'd give me money and I could go buy whatever I wanted with the money. But she never made the effort to go out and buy me a Christmas present. My mom never did. And then when my kids were born, my mom would give, like, she had a lot of grandkids before she died. She had my 2, Yvette's 2, so that's 4. Michelle and Nathan and Haley, so 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 grandkids, and then she had great grandkids. She had 2. Yeah, so she had a lot of $50 to give out to each one. And that's what my mom would do. She would give out money. 1 year, well, only 1 year did she buy Alyssa when Alyssa was little, because my mom passed away when Alyssa was like 2, almost going on 3, I think. And maybe she was 3 already. I can't remember. Anyway, she bought Alyssa a coat, a winter coat and snow pants 1 year for Christmas. So, yeah. That was the only time I ever remember her buying a present. And, like, she gave it to Alyssa, obviously, before Christmas, but it was her Christmas money that was used towards this winter coat. But I never got the typical, oh, Santa came and, oh, look at all these presents under the tree. I did it for my children, though. My kids always had. I was poor, not like super poor, but I'm not rich by any means. But my kids always got what they wanted. Like, if Tyler wanted a new game system, I made sure he got it. If Sarah wanted some new gadget, I always made sure they had it. They wanted new cell phones, they would get new cell phones. Back then, it was just pay as you go. Now, and then after that, they got better ones, but back then when the cell phones first started coming out, I think my kids had a cell phone before I did. My first cell phone was like a I can't even say it. Rollamola? No, that's not how you say it. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. If not, then I'm sorry. Well, anyways, it was just text. And it kind of had like the push out full keyboard, which I thought was cool on it. But it was just texting. There was like no social media or web browsing or data on it. And then the second one I got a Pearl BlackBerry. And it had such a small little tiny screen. It wasn't that great. And then I upgraded to a different BlackBerry that had the flip thing too with a full keyboard. Had a little bit bigger of a screen, but that darn thing froze up so many times. Oh, it drove me crazy. And then when I wanted to upgrade again, I'm like, do I buy the new BlackBerry? Because at the time, BlackBerry came out with a new phone because they were dropping in business. Nobody knows what a BlackBerry is. I'm pretty sure it's a Canadian phone. But it's mainly business people used BlackBerries because they used to have like, what was it called? BBM, BlackBerry messaging. You could BlackBerry message to other BlackBerry people. But, and me and my boyfriend at the time both had one. We got the same phone. Since now, I'm pretty sure he's gotten a better phone because I know that for a fact because he told me. But, yeah, I got an iPhone. I decided to switch over to iPhone and I'll never go back. I like my iPhone. I know a lot of people don't like iPhone, but I love my iPhones. And I really want an iPhone 11 Pro because the camera on it is super bomb. And yeah. Wish I had like a Christmas fairy to bring me one. But I still have one more year contract on this phone. Unfortunately, by then there'll probably be a 12 with probably the same camera. Let's not be serious. It won't be better than what it is now, but whatever. Now I'm just jammering on about silliness because it is early in the morning and I turn my phone on airplane mode, so there's no interruptions today. Nope, nope, nope. I bet you she's just itching to give me a call, but I sure don't know what time it is. I've been talking now for 33 minutes about pretty much nothing, really. I don't make like a list of things to talk about or anything like that. This is just all that comes. Oh, see, I did not like that. They just kind of like fell right into my lap. I gotta watch what I'm doing. Shake, shake, shake. Whatever pops in my mind is what you guys get. Because I don't have an agenda on what I'm gonna say. Kind of do in my head, but it's all filed up here. That's why it's always scatterbrain. Where did that one come from? Oh. See my library of gems over here? I got libraries of gems on my table. And this doesn't look like gems. It looks like crumbs. Yeah. I gave away my secrets. My secrets of snacking. Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you a story. This is kind of a Christmas story. I went to the grocery store the other day with Alyssa because we had to get pop and something for dinner that night that we ended up not making, and I ended up having clam chowder soup. I've had clam chowder soup for 2 nights in a row. Yeah, because I'm too lazy to make anything else. Tonight is not gonna happen because today's my day off. Because this would have been, thank goodness it's Friday! But it's not. It's collaboration. I changed it because I don't want to have too many WIP&Chats because, frankly, I don't really have much to talk about. But I want to tell you this story. So, we went to Walmart and we have like, kind of like one of those super Walmarts, but it's not as good as the super Walmart in London. Just saying, but whatever. So we have a super Walmart here in town and I seen this cake. Okay, this cake is a Christmas cake. It looks like a birthday cake, but it has like a Christmas scene on it and it has like 4 snowmans. And I'm like, it was $18. And I'm like, I really want this cake because I have a craving for cake. I know, being diabetic, I shouldn't be eating that cake, but I did. I ate some of the cake. And Alyssa doesn't really like the cake, so I guess it's going to be basically my cake. And I'm like, I really want cake. I really want to buy this. I'm like, can I justify paying $18 for this cake? It's like a birthday size cake, you know, a square birthday size cake. And I'm like, I really want cake. And I'm like staring at this Christmas cake. And I'm like, yeah, like I think I need a snowman in my life. And I bought it. I bought the $18 Christmas cake, okay? I caved and I bought it because I want a cake. And it's not that great. I don't know. I don't know if I like Walmart bakery. I don't know if they actually bake it here in town. That's why I think I don't like it. Like if I had got it from the superstore, I knew it would be fresh, made from their bakery. But sometimes I think of Walmart bakery, like what do they actually make back there? Because I don't see them making nothing. But that's just me. And the one in town. I'm not saying every Walmart's like that. I'm talking about the one in my town. Is weird. We just got it not too long ago. I'm back. And that was a big snore, GG. That was a big one. I'm back. I had to have a sip of coffee. No, it's not even coffee. I'm lying. I haven't gone to Tim Hortons today. Maybe that's why I'm not like strung and woohoo, haha today, because I haven't had my Timmies yet. Maybe they are laced with drugs. I'm telling you. I don't know. Tim Hortons is addictive. But I haven't had one yet. See, I don't know if I'm going to go there because that cut weird. Tim Hortons. Haven't had one yet this morning. I'll probably get one on the way from taking Alyssa to school. If she ever gets up for school. Because last night I woke up like around almost midnight and she was still in her bedroom giggling on her phone, talking to those darn people again in her room. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure she's watching YouTube videos, but I just say she's talking to people because she talks to her phone, literally. I don't know, and there's nobody there to respond, so I don't know. It's still a mystery. But I am going to London today to go to my cousin's house because she wanted a diamond painting for Christmas to do for Christmas for her. She and I were going to get it done because it's huge. Well, it's a 40 by 50. It's not huge to me, but it's huge to her. And she wanted it of an angel. It's an image from the Pink Raspberry of like an angel hugging or protecting, like kind of like the guardian angel protecting your children. She wants to do it for her daughter's room. And she asked if I'd pick it up, and I did so pick it up for her. And I'm going to go take it to her today. I'm out of wax with Helen. So we're going into London today. My sister wanted to go to Tia's for lunch, but my other sister, I'm like, yeah, but I have to go with Helen to London because she's only been bugging me to go for like a week now. As long as the weather stays up good right now, I'm pretty sure there's nothing on the ground. It snowed a little bit yesterday, but it didn't stick. So hopefully, because I won't drive to London if the roads are bad. I'm not any, oh, and I have to be back in town for 3 o'clock because I have an oil change. And when he called, and then they called, the garage called me. Well, it was the salesman. And I'm like, why is he calling me? I'm like, but he was trying to sell me winter tires. Now, I've never gotten winter tires on my car. To me, it's just an expense to get someone to put them on and take them off for you. But he was going to give me a good deal of $200 for these winter tires. And they're like gently used off of like their demo cars. Like, I have a demo car. I bought a demo car off of him. It had like 14,000 kilometers when I bought it, so it wasn't technically brand new, but in my eyes it's brand new. It's only had 1,400 kilometers on it. But got a good deal on it. My other car was right off the lot, brand spanking new. My Fiesta, but that thing, I got into too many accidents with it. I swear red is not the color for me to drive. I really wanted a blue one, a blue Focus, but they had one on the lot a few weeks before, and then it wasn't there anymore. And I really wanted that one. You know, I did the 2, guys, and I missed all the 2s down here. Because I don't even, there goes our alarm clock again. Do you think she'd get up? No, she's like me. I set my alarm clock for 4 in the morning, and I snooze until like 4:45, and then I'll get out of bed and get ready for work. I'm terrible that way. I do not want to get up for work. But on my days off, I'm up at the crack of dawn. Yep. Never fails. There's a lot of drama going on at work right now. I don't need... I'm kind of glad that my YouTube channel has no drama, because I'm experienced drama in my life at work, and it kind of bites the bullet. I try to stay away from the drama as much as possible. It's not really drama about me, but it's about something that happened that I don't think is very fair of what happened. Someone lost their job over somebody else, and now that somebody else is not working there anymore. And I feel like the other person lost their job for no reason. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just crazy town happening there right now. And I'm kind of happy that I don't have to be there this week, this weekend, for sure. Super excited about that. That I don't have to be there. Do you notice that I always tend to do the littler symbols first and then I go to the bigger ones that have a lot more? Kind of want to get the confetti part kind of done. That's just the way I work. How do you guys do it? Do you guys like doing it like me? Or do you like doing the bigger number first? I sometimes used to do the bigger number first. But now I tend to, let's get the little stuff out first. And then we'll tackle the big stuff after. And oh, they don't want to come up. Now they don't want to come down. Any other time they want to fly out of this tray. Yeah, I'm gonna do G next. Over here, there's a lot of browns in this. A lot of brown. But I'm kind of worried about, like, I like this tray, but like if I ever have this color, which I had it in the butterfly fairy, like, will I be able to see the gems? Because it's a colored tray. Like my Archer's Arch tray, I never really used it. Because I don't know if anybody understands what I'm saying. If anybody has an Archer Arch tray, when I would go to pick up my gems, it would be a different feeling. I don't even know how to explain it. It's not doing it on this tray, but it does it on my Archer's Arch. I don't know if it's because it's so thick. I don't know. And plus the sides are so high, I tend to like knock it. This one is good. This one is just the right level. So if Archer's Arch like kind of went to this level, I think that would be a lot better. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying they should change it. I'm just saying I think that would be better. So anyways, my sister stole it from me. And then I seen her working, she FaceTimed me, and I seen her working on her picture, and I'm like, well, where's the tray you stole from me? She's like, oh, here it is, and it's holding all her baggies. So she's using it as a container to hold her baggies for her diamond painting. Oh gosh, she kills me. I'm like, that's not really the purpose of it, but hey, okay, if it works for you. She's so funny, my sister, sometimes. I think you guys would get a hoot. Don't pollute if you ever met Yvette. She's hilarious. She is quite the character, that one. Helen's more like bossy pants. Thinks she's everybody's mother, but she isn't a mother. Maybe that's why she's like that, because she never had any kids to tell what to do, so she has to tell me what to do. I don't know. I keep on telling her that I'm grown up now, but she doesn't seem to get the hint. And Gigi's having a really good snooze, aren't you, baby? They're both just passed right out on the couch because it's too early to go out to the bathroom. Because it's still dark out there. And they don't like going out in the dark. They're weird. But anyway, I think I talked enough. I probably have a 40 hour video. Oh my gosh, you guys be watching it all week. No, a 40-minute video, I'm pretty sure. If not, c'est la vie. But I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving in the States. It wasn't Thanksgiving here in Canada, but I know a lot of you were celebrating it, and I hope you all had a wonderful time with family and friends. and I hope everybody has a good Black Friday and hits all those Black Friday sales, whether it's diamond painting sales or sales for Christmas presents. I hope you guys have a good day. Be safe, because sometimes I hear some stories about Black Friday sales that go out of control. So be safe in your shopping, and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys all next week. I'm pretty sure I have the one video for every day but Thursday. So if something comes in the mail, then you'll have it on Thursday. If not, then I'm only having 4 videos next week. So take care, everyone, and see you next time. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell, and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.